The NBA Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Cut. Cut is the ultimate peer-to-peer sports betting platform available in 40 plus states. Go to play.cut.com and use promo code SGPN and get 15% off deposit bonus and put your money where your mouth is. Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of the NBA Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. No me, no the voice, no the guy. It's me, really raw, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your sir. Whoa. Oh, there it is, sir. Okay, so the Knicks are down to close to midway in the second quarter. I'm sorry, down 4. So we have the Cavs handle business. OKC 1-10 got there plus money. Jazz first quarter money line. First half money line, spread, alt spread, all of that. Pretty good here. Very, very clean day here for the sheet. Scott Studio Reichel. Scott, what's going on?
Scotty, beat me up.
Surprise.
Yeah, can't complain. Doing pretty well. As you mentioned, a lot of the plays that we had ended up winning. I swept, so can't complain. Yeah, gave up the Nets as my lock because I didn't know why Memphis was favored, and they blew them out. So ended up being a nice, easy win there. And besides that, also ended up having the dog as Utah first half at plus 140, and that got there. So back-to-back sweeps for me. Pretty solid overall, once again, episode, and we'll try to keep it rolling.
I too swept. It would make my day if the Knicks were. Oh, wow, that went in, Cat. Okay, you're not good for nothing. Knicks are down 5. We've got a number of games to talk about. Really don't have any extra time here. Large slate here on a Tuesday. But first, let everybody know that March Madness is here. So you can play Survivor over there with SGPN, and they're giving away $25,000. Winner take all. $25,000 is guaranteed. All you got to do is go over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/survivor. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/survivor. All right, Scott, let's see what's here on the docket. Philly's playing basketball again. Second leg of a back-to-back going up against Memphis, who are also on the second leg of a back-to-back. Philly's laying 8.5, 234.5 is the total.
Okay, just to ask, where are you seeing those lines?
That is Kalshi.
Okay, so you said 8.5, and what was the other one?
234.5.
234.5. Okay. That was the only game I didn't have a line for.
Yeah. I understand both of these two teams second leg of back-to-back. Well, Maxey was given a prognosis of he's going to miss 2 games. So assuming he's not going to play here, VJ didn't play. Maybe he plays. But other than that, this is just. Neither one of these two teams are playing out anybody legit actually playing basketball here. Grimes, Oubre, Campaign, Bona, and Barlow started today for the 76ers, and it looks like it's probably going to be those same guys starting again tomorrow. Maybe VJ joins the lineup. Whereas, yeah, I understand that the Grizzlies just kind of got embarrassed by the Nets a little bit, but Who cares at one point? I would much prefer you tell me, oh, Gigi Jackson can go out there and have like some big game. Cam Spencer kind of get hot from three. We could see, different guys go out there and have a good game for the Grizzlies. The Sixers, I just don't think have it. I really don't. Not enough to be laying 9 points. That group laying nine? No, absolutely not. Give me the Grizzlies plus 8.5.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think the spread's too big. We saw Memphis to Ty Jerome, for example. We'll see if they play in this game, even for a limited time. Philly, we know what this team is. They're just not very good. Looking at the injuries, we know for a fact Maxey and Embiid are not playing. There's a chance Memphis plays some guys in this game. So I'm with you. I think the spread's too massive. I'll go with Memphis. I think 8.5 is really just an insane line.
Yeah, way too much. Could easily be a closer game. 234.5. I don't know.
I have no
mean,
opinion on the total either.
Yeah, literally nothing. I mean, yeah, both of these defenses could be bad, but like there could not be any talent offensively on either side of the ball. So it is what it is. Detroit 14.5 against your Brooklyn Nets, Scott.
It's a revenge game.
216. Yeah, it is. 216.5 is the total. Your Nets played today, so nothing there. Detroit, Levert out, All-Star out. Okay, so Brooklyn's played them close twice. Surely this is the one where, okay, Detroit proves that, hey, we are way better than this team. We go out there. We have the size with our bigs. We can play through the bigs. Kate go out there, have a really good game. Inconsistencies on offense from the Nets in conjunction with the defense of the Pistons. I mean, I could easily see Nets team total under probably be something I'd look at, but like I could easily see Pistons just accidentally run away with this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Pistons as well. They've been terrible lately. We all know this. The Nets beat them without Cade last time out. Blew a 20-plus point lead. So a couple ways to look at it. One is Detroit struggling. Two is how are you trailing by 23 with a no Cade in the lineup? I think Detroit buries them. The Nets have won back-to-back games. I know Porter Jr. did not play in the game on Monday. I picked them to win on Monday. But I do think that Detroit really has a lot of motivation to just kill this team. And after collapsing against the Nets in the last meeting, which was about a couple days ago, I do think Detroit has extra motivation and focus for this game because not only is it a revenge, but they're also playing really bad basketball right now. I'm on Detroit. I think Detroit might be up 20 at halftime, and I think they win by what could be 30 or 40. I'm not going to say it's going to be as bad as the Nets and Knicks game from like a month or two ago. It could be that bad. Like Detroit might be up 30 entering the fourth quarter, and we'll see where it goes. But all of the boxes are checked for just a complete destruction of the Nets in this game. I'm on Detroit. I think Detroit's up 20 plus at halftime.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Another really big number here.
Well, I'm assuming you agree, right? Detroit's just going to kill this team.
Yeah, I gave my handicap first. I said it. I think Detroit's just going to run away with this one.
Mm-hmm. So I feel.
Yeah. Now this one is not as much. Miami's laying 15.5 at home against the Washington Wizards. 243 is the total in that one. Let's see here. Injury report for the Washington Wizards. And we've got no Keyshawn George, no Jameer Watkins. That's all that really matters there. Jovic is out, Powell's out, Fontecchio is a probable in this game. Andrew Wiggins is out, and Khalil Ware is a questionable with the shoulder strain.
Miami's been good though. They've actually been very good lately.
Yeah, they have 8-2 ATS in their last 10 games. They've, gotten themselves some momentum, trying not to be in the play-in, apparently.
Mm-hmm. They might win the division.
Yeah, potentially.
Standings right now, they're tied with Orlando.
So, yeah, the Wizards kind of pick their spots. They kind of have some games where they're sitting there and it's a reasonable game, and other games where, they get blown out the window because they're not a good basketball team. This is Miami laying a really, really big number. I understand that they've been playing great basketball, but at the end of the day, like, we know this Miami team, and it can be any tanking team. Like, it doesn't matter who. They can literally just randomly be in a dogfight with any tanking team because they probably didn't take them serious enough. 15 and a half points is just a lot. I could see Miami winning by like 12, even 13. But I'm never going to get behind Miami laying a big number, whether they're playing good or whether they're playing bad. I'm just never going to get behind this. So I will take the Wizards plus points.
Yeah, this is definitely a stay away from me when it comes to actually betting, but I'm not going to take Miami. I would have if Wiggins and Ware were guaranteed to play, and we already know Powell's out as well. So even though I understand Hero's been very good lately, Bam could have a solid game, Mitchell's been good lately, they've been playing good basketball. But when you're missing that many pieces that I think are actually meaningful for your team, and we know Miami's track record of being really bad as favorites, ATS, I agree with you. I think it's Wizards or pass, but it's probably a pass for me. I didn't mind the over, though, because I don't think either team's going to play much defense. So I think I do like the over in this one as my quote-unquote favorite play. But I have no interest in betting this. This is a pure pass for me, but I'm not laying this with Miami.
243 is the total. Over. I mean, offensively, Miami's still one of the better teams in the league. Defensively, the Wizards absolutely suck. But I think with Trey, they could actually keep up with Miami's pace, and Trey will be able to go in transition and really pick apart the transition defense of the Miami Heat, which will lead to additional buckets for the Washington Wizards. I think we see a lot of points, so I'll take over 243 and a half or 243.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with you. Over is my favorite play, and that's basically it.
Yep. All right. Let's see here. Before we get to the next game of slate, gotta talk to the people about Cut. Hey, it's a peer-to-peer social betting platform where, hey, you can bet your friends, strangers directly on the outcome of sports, politics, pop culture, that and more. It's the ultimate put your money where your mouth is platform. Plus, Cut gives you cash back on every single bet you make. It's available in 40 states, so make sure you go check it out, see if you are supported, and lock in on Cut. Cut is in the App Store, or go to play.cut.com. Use promo code SGPN to receive a 15% deposit bonus. Put your money where your mouth is on a Cut. We're also brought to you by Underdog. 2-pick entries, 3.5x. 3-pick entries, 6.5x. Shout out to SGA for a game winner earlier today. Very, very, very smooth young man. Very, very smooth. So, higher or lower, that's all you got to do. Just pick higher or lower your favorite player's fantasy stats, and you can go out there and you can try to be a winner on Cut. So, lock in on Cut right now. I'm sorry, on Underdog. I'm talking about Cut. I'm on Underdog. Underdog. Lock in on Underdog right now, higher or lower. Brand new customers can use that offer. Play just $5. Get $75 in bonus funds when you use that promo code NBASGPN. That is Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you use that promo code NBASGPN. Play $5. Get $75 in bonus funds. All right. 47, 41. I'm sorry, 49 or 41. Another bucket there. I think that was Derek Jones that just had that one. Ben Matherin, slow start to the game. Jones is 8 points. Wish that was kind of flipped. It's all good. Atlanta Hawks. At home, welcoming the Dallas Mavericks. Hawks laying 9, 238.5 is the total. At one point in time, this was a quote unquote rivalry game because the trade, Luca trade, and all that, those teams will forever be intertwined. Neither one of those players are on either one of these two teams anymore. Let's see here. Relatively clean injury report for the Dallas Mavericks. And Jonathan Kuminga is a questionable for the Hawks.
Atlanta's been really good too. That whole division's been good lately, besides Charlotte. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with Atlanta. I understand that with Flag and Middleton, everyone playing could argue there's a case for Dallas, but they're a tanking team. When in doubt, I'll fade the tanking team. Give me Atlanta at home, who's been really good. I am pissed though they canceled Magic City Night.
Like, why?
That does annoy me.
Like,
That does annoy me. But yeah, I feel like that should have been kept, but besides that, I'll go for Atlanta.
first of all, I want everybody to know literally the best thing about Magic City is the wings. And you're never gonna understand until you try them, honestly. Like you're
Are you a lemon pepper guy or you're a different flavor?
yeah, I do. I like the lemon pepper as well. I prefer a buffalo lemon pepper. I like the lemon pepper with a little bit of kick, but I can't do too much spicy. So, but honey hot lemon pepper is it as well. Like, whatever. I just, I'm telling you, when you're around, go to Magic City, just get some wings. Matter of fact, DoorDash them to you if you don't even want to see all that. DoorDash them to you. You're gonna taste them. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, I get why people talk about this place all the time. I understand why Lou will risk everything in the bubble just to run and get some wings real quick while he was in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm on the Hawks. I mean,
they're good, playing good ball.
Yeah, they have 7 of the last 10 they've covered as well. Kind of concerned a little bit, just kind of foot off the gas. This is one of those weird, because every now and then the Mavericks get up for a game and they weirdly keep one close, but like I think Kuminga with this Hawks team makes them really, really good. They've been playing consistent, playing good ball. You can't get multiple options on Dallas to play well any given night. And then Cooper Flag goes out there and it's kind of 50-50 if he's having this great game. Like Cooper Flag could go out there and shoot a really good percentage and then really mess this up. But then he could have one of those days where he's like, what, 7 for 22 or something like that. Like, I'm good. That's actually pretty sharp. So, wait, hold on. There we go. All right. 238.5 is total. I don't trust Dallas to get stops.
I don't either. I'm not sure they're going to score much, but I didn't mind a first half over, actually, because before they started limiting minutes on Middleton, etc., and Flag, they might just let him play the first half. So I didn't mind a first half over, but Atlanta could walk into 125, 130. So it'd be over, if anything, but I don't mind the first half over.
The Knicks are so screwed. Rockets at home, welcoming Toronto Raptors. Rockets are laying 4.5. 217.5 is the total in that game. Injury report, and I have here for the Houston Rockets. It looks like Deshaun Tate out. That's it. So we've got Trace Jackson Davis out for the Raptors. Jakob Poeltl is a questionable due to an illness. Colin Murray Boyles is out. Chucky Hepburn is I think he's still out. This says questionable though. We'll see. And then AJ Lawson also has a questionable tag on him for the Raptors. I mean,
I mean, we both can't stand Houston, but do you
I
like
mean, no, I
Toronto?
mean, I can't stand Houston when they're laying points. Like 23-33 as a favorite this season. It hasn't been good. Now, I understand that Toronto hasn't been anything of consistent. A lot of it you could probably say is due to injury, but here you have a Toronto team that can also play defense. So that automatically tells me that this is going to be a close game.
Mhm.
Because if you have somebody that can actually legitimately play defense, then I mean the Rockets scoring just like they have to easily score the basketball in some of these games, and that's how they kind of get up because you just can't get stops on their guys. But if you can play some type of defense with them, they're gonna be in a close game.
So you're on Toronto.
Yeah, yeah. I'm out of the laying the points with the Rockets business. I'm not in business to do that. I think this is just the makeup of a team that can, hey, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna find another level of defense, we're gonna be physical with them. We're not afraid of their size. We can be just as physical with them as big as they are, and we're gonna take them immediately to the rack every single time. Brandon Ingram, I think, can have a really solid game here as well. It's going to be, I think it really rests on how good can Emmanuel quickly be in one, pushing the pace with the offense and also being able to contribute, not breaks. So, yeah, give me the Raptors plus points on the road. I don't trust you. I don't trust Houston.
Yeah, the only pushback I really have is that Toronto's been really bad against teams above 500 for the last couple of weeks, so I don't really trust them either. I think Houston's going to win the game. The question is, do I think they win by enough? You could argue Houston 1-10 is worth a shot here, but I mean, looking at the results against good teams lately, the Raptors lost to Minnesota, lost to the Knicks, lost to the Spurs, lost to the Thunder, lost to Detroit, lost to Minnesota, lost to Orlando, lost to the Knicks. So they haven't beaten a team over 500 in basically a month. They usually lose close, though. A lot of single-digit losses in there. I'll go Houston 1-10. Toronto just can't beat good teams. I view them as being a full gatekeeper. I'm not high on Houston. We both have been roasting Houston all season, but I do think they'll win this game because Toronto really never wins these type of games. And we saw Houston win the first meeting this season handily. I'll go somewhere in the middle. Toronto keeps it close. Houston wins. Give me Houston 1-10.
I'm on under.
Okay.
I don't think there's a lot of points scored. 2-8, last 10 for the Toronto Raptors as well in terms of pace. I mean, in terms of getting games to over the total, 2-8. This should be a good one. Good one. The Spurs are at home welcoming the Boston Celtics. Celtics are laying 3.5. I'm sorry, catching 3.5. Celtics are catching 3.5 on the road here. Total is at 222.5. Let's see here, and we have Peyton Pritchard is a questionable with a neck injury, and Vucevic is out.
He's going to be out for a while. He broke
Yep.
his finger.
Harrison Barnes, Mason Plumlee is questionable, but Harrison Barnes is out. Probably addition by subtraction there. Well, how good do you think the Celtics are now?
I think that they're really good, but I also think San Antonio is really good. So you can argue potential. Not saying it's going to happen, but potential NBA Finals preview. We'll see. Is definitely doable for both teams. The problem that I have, though, with Boston is we do know that their offense can get quite stagnant at times around the three-point line. And if they're not hitting shots from the outside, they don't have, I'd say, solved the issue of sometimes being a little bit too trigger happy from three. and just not attacking the basket at all. And I don't think that's really gone away. So my question for you is, Wemby, we expect to just dominate the middle of the floor defensively because he should be able to just punt everything around the rim. It really comes down to Boston's three-point shooting. If you think Boston gets hot from three, they win the game. If not, they probably lose. Because I think San Antonio is actually built to really frustrate this Boston offense, which is very focused on, I'll say, perimeter play is the phrasing I'll use. I'll take San Antonio at home. I don't mind the under in this game, though. I think Boston defensively has been really good lately. And we know San Antonio had a high-scoring game against Houston, but overall, they've been a very good defensive team. I'll go with San Antonio at home. I want to say they've won 10 in a row at home, I think, but I'll go Spurs and I'll go under.
So I think it's going to be a long day because I think Wemby's going to have a game in this one. Start your centers against Celtics, of course. I also think that Stephon Castle defensively can find himself to make an impact in this game, whether it's taking away, good defense on Jaylen Brown, probably see some Tatum in his own right there, probably see some Derek White. Like if he is able to neutralize one of those options, one of those three kind of core options for the Boston Celtics here, I really think that it's going to be hard to overcome because I think that the Spurs are going to be able to score. I think they'll be able to push the pace. Wemby will be able to do his thing. You'll get the De'Aaron Fox mid range in there, and he'll be able to score a little bit. Once they start opening up the threes, Champagny should be able to add a couple of threes. Like I think that this offense that has been so good almost pretty much all season for the San Antonio Spurs is going to be able to find ways to move the basketball, especially with a completely healthy Wemby around this time. Boston, I think, is a little bit of a wake-up call. It's a litmus test. I will say it is a litmus test, and they're going to see how they stack up. And I think that there's still a pretty large gap here. I think this is too much credit on the Boston side of the ball because San Antonio's been packing teams up and getting them up out of here. So I will take the San Antonio Spurs laying 3.5.
I think Vucevic actually matters a lot in this game because he can at least give you a stretch five floor spacer. Now that he's not available, you have Garza, who we know is not exactly a great outside shooter, and Keita, who realistically can't shoot at all. So if you're giving more minutes to those guys at center, which you probably should, that allows Wemby to camp out in the lane more defensively. So I think the Vucevic injury is actually a big deal for this game. I think Wemby, as Mike's mentioning, his blocks could be worth a look, maybe around 3 or 4. But I do think Vucevic being out and having more playing time designed for Garza and Keita could actually hurt Boston offensively because it allows Wemby to kind of cheat in the lane and try to protect the rim. So I'm with you. I think San Antonio wins.
I can see under as well. I think you said something about that earlier.
I did. I think playoff atmosphere, both teams look very good defensively lately. And I said a second ago, I think Wemby can do a great job in the middle of protecting the rim. And Kate is a pretty decent rim protector too. So I like the under in the game.
All right, let's knock out the last game before the nightcap of the Tuesday slate. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks welcoming the Phoenix Suns to town. Suns laying 2.5, 217.5 is the total. So is Booker out again?
I can check.
Or is this like Giannis is playing and we're giving the Bucks respect?
I think it's Giannis playing. Yeah, I don't see any news on Booker, but I believe Giannis will be playing.
Injury report for both teams,
Yeah.
And we have Jordan Goodwin is a questionable. Grayson Allen is a questionable. Mark Williams is out. Dylan Brooks is out. We know that both of those are going to miss some time. Taurean Prince is a questionable. Kevin Porter Jr. is out. So, yeah, Giannis is playing. I mean, the Mark Williams thing is concerning slightly. I would have really liked to have, the big of Mark Williams in this game, but like Malawach comes in and he can and plays some pretty decent minutes. Like it's pretty solid relief. It's going to be a lot on Iguodaro again, but he's come up big for him when they needed, and he's just been able to kind of play that role, play that and be a good backup big for him, and just kind of buy time. They'll play a little bit smaller as well. Hayward Highsmith will come in and play sometime at the five, like so. Giannis is going to do his thing. Is anybody else going to do theirs?
I don't feel good about it. I feel like, though, as a counterpoint, are you a fan of Phoenix's overall roster? Because they've
Yeah.
been, you can argue, overachieving the season. Brooks is a big player for them, and of course he's out. They have no center depth really to handle Giannis, and you mentioned Mark Williams is questionable. There's definitely a path for Giannis to go crazy and to just carry them to a win. The problem is, what's the minute count? Is he going to play 30-plus minutes in the game? We don't know. That's kind of the problem here. So I really can't stand Milwaukee. I think this team stinks. But I think if I was going to take Milwaukee, I would just rather take Giannis points props and call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather just pick player props on Giannis than to back the entire Bucks
Yep.
team. So, yeah, my play on this is Giannis over his points, and that's all I have.
I'm on the Suns laying 2.5. I think they're way better than the Bucks. I think that this is clearly just only some type of bias that Giannis is so good that he can carry this team. But this team sucks. They lose games with Giannis. They lose games without Giannis. I don't know why we continue to like. There's nothing to do with the Bucks here. This Phoenix team is good. At the end of the day, yes, they're still missing Brooks. Yes, they're missing Mark Williams, but they have like some type of defensive identity at all whatsoever. And then Devin Booker's
They
playing
do.
outside of his mind right now. So, yeah.
I would feel better about Phoenix if I had confirmation that Grayson Allen and Mark Williams were playing. So Grayson Allen's been good too, and I feel like he would be a big absence if he ends up missing this game. But I think I agree with you. I mean, I can't really take a side until I know a bit more about the injury report for Phoenix, but I don't feel good about taking Milwaukee. I don't ever feel good about taking Milwaukee. This team's terrible.
All right. 217.5 is total. Yeah, under. I mean, the Phoenix isn't a team that's pushing pace. They're slowing the pace down. I'm sure that Milwaukee's probably going to slow the pace down. They're going to pass the ball around, and then they're going to realize they can't do anything, and they're just going to end up giving it to Giannis. And Giannis is going to force the ball up, make a play. Under.
Yeah, once again, I guess under, but this game just does not interest me at all.
All right. Before we get to the nightcap, we gotta talk to the people about Kalshi. Make sure you go check them out. Real Money Prediction Market, legal in all 50 states, and they have trading options for all of your favorite sports. So, plus they also have combos now where you can combine 2 or more predictions and increase your payout. Make sure you go check out Kalshi right now. KALSHI. New Kalshi customers get $20 when they use promo code SGPN. Again, new Kalshi customers get $20 when they use promo code SGPN. Rhythm, official data tool for dominating the madness of college hoops. You can generate up to 3 NCAA tournament brackets backed by AI. And then you can also unlock model back predictions for every single game from the first 4 all the way to the championship game. So make sure you go check out Rhythm right now. Go premium. Use that promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm. Use promo code SGPN25 for 25% off. And then it's Merch Madness. Make sure you head over there to that merch store. You get 15% off everything in the SGPN merch store. If you use that promo code March, make sure you lock in. Go head over there to that merch store. Promo code March, sg.pn/store. Quick way to get there. All right, it's the nightcap. We've got the Charlotte Hornets on the road going to play the Portland Trailblazers. Hornets laying 3.5, 227.5 is the total. Injury report. And for this Charlotte Hornets team, let's see whenever I can pull it up. Dude, oh, now everything wants to move slow. There we go. Here we go. Speed up now. All right. Injury report for the Charlotte Hornets, and it looks like they are going to be without Kobe White, who is out with the calf injury, Liam McNeely, Salon, both out. Shady and Sharp is out. I mean,
Well, Charlotte, they were good. Not recently, but they were good for about 2
you're
months
just
straight.
really quick to jump off. Like,
No, I'm just
they
throwing it
lose
out
two
there. I'm not
games,
saying
and you're like, oh, they were really good. They lost 2 games. What do you mean?
they were some important games. That's all I'm going to
They
say.
literally
They kind
lost
of
to the
needed that
they lost
Miami
to the
game.
Heat at home, and they lost to the Suns on the road. 2 good teams. Like, they lost 2 games, but before that, they had 11 straight road wins.
Oh no, I know. Like once again, I still think they're fine overall, but those were 2 pretty important games in this division race. So they've cooled off. They're still, I'd say, good over the last couple months, but I do think when you lose back-to-back games, when you've been on such a heater, you have to at least wonder if this is a sign of regression and if maybe they were overachieving and now they're falling back down to earth. Not saying that is the case, but I'm at least going to throw that out there.
The Hornets are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 and 4 in their last 15. They had back-to-back losses to the Rockets and the Cavs, and then they ripped off, what was that, 6 straight? 6 straight,
Mhm.
including Celtics on the road, and then lost these 2 games here. Like, I'm not concerned about the Charlotte Hornets at all. You got to lose games eventually. I weren't expecting them to go out and win 25 straight games to end a year or whatever that is. Like, I think that they're going to be perfectly fine. They just played a really good Suns team that was really, really after them defensively. I don't know if the Portland Trailblazers are going to give them the same hiccups. They've been really, really good on the road this season, not just during that win streak that they were on, but overall throughout the entire season. 22 and 12 ATS on the road, still 10 and 2 ATS in their last 12 games. I'm on this Charlotte Hornets team. They've been good. I think that Kobe White, yeah, okay, that's a little sad, but they still got the core that has been doing really, really well with them with Bridges, Ball, Diabite, Miller, Knipple on the road, gonna be good money here. And then just question marks over there on the Portland side of the ball. And player health, what consistency and any level of consistency. Their best game that they just had came against the Indiana Pacers, beating them by 20, but it hasn't been good, easy sledding for the Portland Trailblazers at all. Like, I'm all over Charlotte here. Charlotte lay 3.5.
I think this game's actually tricky because I think that Charlotte should be favored by more. I do wonder why the
It's
line is so
because
short
it's because
for this
people
game.
like you have said Charlotte's fallen off because they lost 2 games in a row.
I don't know if I believe that. That feels a bit
You
too
think you're the only
simplistic.
person that said no? It's a lot of people that have said that Charlotte is now falling off because they lost 2 games.
No, but odds makers don't really take the narrative into account that much. Like Charlotte overall, metric wise, has still been very good for the last month or two. And I know Avdia came back. He didn't look very good in his first game back, so we'll see how he ends up playing in this one. But I don't know. This line feels very, very trappy to me. I don't know if it's because you have an East Coast team going West Coast and maybe that's just a bad travel spot, but I don't know. Like something about this game just doesn't seem right with the 3.5 line. I think I'll go Portland actually. It's not even fully selling on the Hornets, who I know were great for a couple months in a row. I just think this line should be bigger. This feels very, very sketchy to me. I know Scoot was great last game. Avdia might play better this time around. He played 25 minutes in his last game, so maybe that's going to help. I do think on the inside, they can actually match the size of Charlotte with Klingon and with Robert Williams. I think they can actually give Charlotte some problems. I'll go Portland in this game. I think the line speaks for itself. I think it's pretty trappy. I'll take a bit of a stand here. Give me Portland.
Totals at 227.5. I like the Charlotte defense. Take under.
I had 229.5 when I wrote it. So, yeah, I'm on the under too.
We've got And Chicago on the road going to play the Golden State Warriors. Warriors laying 5.5. 229.5
They're
is
about to
over.
lose to Utah.
Yeah.
I think they did lose to Utah. Yeah, Santos missed. Utah wins. I can't believe they were laying like five. Like, what were they laying again? 5 or 6 or something against Utah? Just a crazy line. But nice win for Utah at home again.
Shout out to the Utah Jazz.
Yep. Keontae ruined the underdog anyway, but it's fine.
Yeah, so now they get Patrick Williams, who is a questionable for the Bulls. You got Jalen Smith, who is a probable. Josh Giddey is probable.
I don't think I got buried by.
Buzelis is probable, and Anthony Simons is out.
Well, they got buried by Sacramento last time, so that's probably not a good look for your franchise. But Golden State's on a back-to-back, and we know Steph's still not playing. So I feel like we're kind of back to where we were yesterday, except the difference is Golden State's at home, and we can't blindly back Utah at home. But I don't think the Bulls are any good. I don't think the Warriors are any good. So I'm kind of stuck in the middle of no man's land here. But I guess I'll take Chicago because they have a rest advantage. They're already in California, and Giddey's the best player on the court. So I guess I'm on Chicago, but why would I want to bet this game? Is that fair?
I'll take the Warriors at home.
Okay. No chance I bet this
Yeah.
game. 0.
I agree. I'll take the Warriors at home. Warriors are pretty decent at home. I could see them randomly getting up behind that home crowd. And like, where's the motivation going to come at from Chicago? If Chicago gets down in this game to this Warriors team at all, they're probably just going to quit. Like, I feel like Chicago, you have to bank on them winning wire to wire. Whereas the Warriors, if they're down, they could find a way to kind of come back at home. But if Chicago's down, there's no way they're coming back. Yeah, I'm on the Warriors. 229.
I think it's just the spread. Like, I might just be blindly backing whoever was getting points in this game because I can't stand either team. So there you go. For the total, I mean, I don't think the Bulls play defense, but I'm not sure the Warriors are going to score. So I guess over. You have any counter to that? Because I don't trust either team to guard anybody.
I like the thought of an over better than an under. But yeah, very ugly game there.
Very
funny. Neither one of those two teams are a total bowl team.
Yep.
Indiana. Whew. Here we go. Indiana Pacers are on the road going to play the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento Kings are laying 3.5. 235.5 is the total. These two combined teams are 30 and 99.
One of them is losing intentionally. The other one's just bad.
Which one is that?
The Kings are still trying. They're just bad. The Pacers are not good, but they've been pulling the plug for months. And they traded away Zubac. They traded for Zubac, and now they got to make sure that they get their protected pick. So once they traded away Zubac, they traded for Zubac. They ramped up the tanking to a level that we were not really ready for. They are fully tanking. And I think they're tanking arguably more than the other teams in the league besides maybe Utah. But Utah won again tonight. Indiana might be the biggest serial tanker right now in the league because they're just pulling people left and right. Siakam plays the All-Star game, misses 2 straight games against the Wizards. Like, they're pulling at all the stops to tank. I think they're the biggest tanking team in the league.
Siakam's out, Zubac's out, TJ McConnell's out, Nembhard is doubtful, Jarris Walker's probable.
This is a G League team.
And then the Kings are doing the same thing where they're just throwing out DeMar DeRozan and a bunch of other guys.
No, Westbrook had a triple-double last game, though.
Oh, yeah, and Russell Westbrook. Forget he's not our other guy. Keegan is out. That's the big name you need to know.
I don't think Keegan Murray's that good, so I don't really care about that. But I'll take Sacramento in this game. I know it's a tank bowl and all, but the Pacers are actively trying to lose. The Kings aren't trying to lose. They're just an awful team. But at least they have starters on the court for this game. Indiana's going all stops to lose this game. They are benching everybody. You said Siakam's out. You said Nemhard's probably not going to play. McConnell's injured. They got nobody on their team. Zubac still has not made his debut yet with the franchise. He got traded to them about a month ago. They're trying to lose. It's similar to what I said about the Nets and Grizzlies game. It feels like one team is trying to lose this game more than the other, and that's just my handicap. I'll take Sacramento at home, like the beam.
Okay, bear with me here. You have to prove you're not tanking by winning these kind of games. The games where everybody's like, oh, the tanking team's 100% going to lose to this other tanking team because they're the, like, I think this is the one where they're like, oh, curveball, we got to win. Plus the Kings just got to win. So, like, they're automatically already going into this with their head hung high. It's not going to be good. This is going to be a horrible game. I'll take the Pacers. I wasn't laying more than a possession with the Kings at all whatsoever. This could easily just accidentally be some kind of weird, ugly, close game. I'll take the Pacers plus the points, but horrible toilet bowl game. Probably one of the worst. 235.5.
I guess over because I don't trust defense from either team, but I think it's over.
Defense, I don't trust either team put the ball to basket.
That's the problem. You can make an argument both ways. So I don't mind Kings team total over. I really don't trust Indiana to play defense. So I'll go over on that.
Minnesota is on the road going to play the Los Angeles Lakers. Timberwolves laying 233.5 is the total. Injury report. Well, thing that only matters for me with Minnesota is Anthony Edwards playing. It's like big, Hey, Anthony Edwards playing. All right. Minnesota could be interesting. They're laying a short number here, so it's not like we're expecting them to cover a big thing. They got Kyle Anderson as a questionable, and we got LeBron James as a questionable as well.
I mean, I'm going to ask, does this just come down to LeBron?
No.
If LeBron sits, you take the Lakers. If he plays, you take Minnesota?
No, I'm probably on Minnesota. Okay. This is a short enough number where I can take Minnesota. And I trust Anthony Edwards. I think I trust Anthony Edwards to go in here with some random mindset of, oh, yeah, I can go drop 40 on Luka. Like, whatever Luka does, and we know how Luka starts games, 14 points in the first quarter, 10 points in the first quarter, something like that, some 18 points at half or something like that. I think Anthony Edwards can match him point for point. I don't think that this Lakers team is sound defensively enough where Rudy Gobert can't accidentally have this good game, or Julius Randle even goes and is unstoppable inside the paint and he's able to score in bunches, and then it starts opening up the 3-point line. Like I'm chop me up for a Timberwolves team total over. I just think this Timberwolves team knows how to play the Lakers, and Anthony Edwards is going to carry them with the mindset of, I'm better than Luka. I can go out there and have just as good as a game Luka is going to have. And we can also keep this team going, and we can get a win against the Lakers team that we feel confident about, that we think we match up really well against. So, and plus DeAndre Ayton sucks. Yeah, I'm on Timberwolves. I think they're better than Lakers, if I'm being honest.
I think they're better than the Lakers too, but I can't stand this team, so I'll go with the Lakers in this one. Yes, I know Minnesota beat them in the playoffs. I didn't forget that, but I will point out the Lakers are 2-0 against them this season. So for whatever reason, the Lakers have done well against
Those
them
are both in the
up to this
first week
point.
of the season.
They were. They are a very, very long time ago, but I do want to point out they are 2-0 against this team. Minnesota, I can't stand. I know you can't either. The Lakers have been playing better lately, mostly against bad teams. I mean, the Knicks have no-showed this entire West Coast trip so far, so I don't know if you can read much into it, but they did win their last game with no LeBron. I'll go Lakers, but it's mainly me just being biased against Minnesota because I can't stand having money on this team. I'll go for the Lakers at home, but this is probably another stay away from me.
All right. 233.5.
I'm going to go under.
I like over.
Okay.
Like see points scored. All right.
I don't know, Minnesota's had some low-scoring games lately. I think it's a little high, but it's fine.
Okay, underdog.
All right. We both swept, so I think you go first.
Lock. I will lock up Phoenix minus 2.5.
Okay.
Fading the Bucks feels good. For my dog. Do they have it in them? They did just get kind of embarrassed by San Antonio. I'm looking over there at Toronto, but I don't know how confident I feel in that. So I'm going to do a pivot here. And what I will do is I will do a 2-pick parlay, and it will consist of the Hornets money line and the Spurs money line. Just get the win. Don't need nothing spectacular to happen here. Plus 171.
All right. For my lock, am I going to go to the tank bowl again? I think I actually am. For my lock, give me Sacramento. Minus 3.5. Why not? I hit the Nets on Monday. I'll be dangerous again. I just think Indiana's trying to lose this game more than Sacramento. It's as simple as that. Sacramento's still using some starters. Indiana's benched everybody for this game. You said Nembhard might not play. I saw Jarris Walker's questionable as well. Siakam's already out. You're looking at TJ McConnell is already out. Zubac has still never played for this team. They're just better at tanking than Sacramento is. I'll go for Sacramento off a win. I think Westbrook should have a great game. I think that they have, based on who's projected to play in this game, the better roster. So give me Sacramento minus 3.5 as my lock for the show. That's at about minus 110. For my dog, even though this team's been terrible for the last week and a half, I do think it is a great revenge spot for a team that somehow blew a 23-point lead against this team earlier in the week, basically. Give me Detroit minus 18.5 plus 140. I think they kill the Nets. Give me the Pistons minus 18.5 minus 140.
All right. Underdog.
I don't even know what we have available for the games.
Just start shouting stuff out. It's a lot of games.
I see a lot on the Spurs Celtics game.
I mean, Wemby would be my immediate thought process there.
Wemby points are at 24.5.
Yeah. I think he had 20. He
I
had 21. He had
higher
21 in limited minutes in that first game, and he wasn't even efficient.
Yeah.
It's at 20. Yes, the higher's at 23.5. Yeah. Higher.
We'll go higher on
higher there. Okay. Giannis.
I don't know if he's going to be listed. But
24.5, even in limited minutes. I just don't know who's going to stop Giannis.
I know their center is for this game.
I would be fine with either Giannis or Booker.
We could do Giannis.
Okay. Nothing in that game.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else we could take. Do you want anybody on Atlanta? Because we don't think Dallas plays defense. You want a Jalen Johnson, like, RA type game?
Yeah, it could be Jalen Johnson. It could be RA, PRA, honestly.
Okay, we can just do PRA. Just pick him to go crazy. We know Dallas is a terrible defensive team.
40.5. He has a good game.
Sure.
Jalen Johnson, higher 40.5 PRA. Victor Wembanyama, higher 23.5 points. That's way too short. Actually, consider 30th in that market. And especially after Jalen Brown talking about how Wemby is basically Satoru Gojo. And Giannis higher 24.5 points. So Victor Wembanyama higher 23.5 points. Jalen Johnson higher 40.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And Giannis higher 24.5 points. 6.5x $100 gets you $650 over there at Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you use that promo code NBASGPN. Scott, anything else for people before we get out of here?
Not really. Once again, we physically cannot do better than the last episode for Lock and Dog, so we'll try to run it back. Hopefully, we'll hit Underdog as well. But once again, been a good week so far, so let's keep it rolling.
Yep. All right. He's at Rush already. I'm at really raw __. Make sure you give us a follow at SGPN NBA, youtube.com/NBA Gambling Podcast, and 5-star rating review wherever you get your podcasts. And with that, that's it. Nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just gonna end it like this. We are out of here.